So guys, another lesson to be taught today. And this is the type of stuff that is not talked about enough in the world. But I'm glad to do these topics and give you guys the real, raw, hardcore truth. As a person, as a chosen one, you may call yourself. When you're focused on your life, man, when you're growing as a person, you're clearly making leaps and bounds. You're getting better in every way you can think because you care. You care about your life. You care about your future. You care about a lot. It's good to care. You should be concerned if you live the YOLO type of life. You only live once, live it up. Don't do anything. Don't accomplish anything. Just be a slug. You should be concerned. You should try. You should put in effort. You should want to get better. And I'm going to tell you guys what's going to happen when you choose growth. When you choose that path, and you truly, truly do. You don't just say you do. You truly do. You truly do the work. A lot of people, your family, maybe your friends, they're going to try to shame you. They're going to try to bring you down. And it's something all chosen ones have to deal with. All of them. Because you're growing to heights that they'll never reach in their entire life. You might have done what you've done in a couple years' time. And they'll never do what you did in their entire lifetime. So, when they see that happening on your end, they hate it. They don't want it to exist. They don't want you and your growth and your life to move any more forward than it already is. So they'll try to shame you. They'll try to make you feel bad. They'll try to make you feel bad for being a confident person, for being awakened to this world, for making more money than them, for doing this, for doing that. They'll find anything because you're fitter, because you got a hotter girlfriend, because you got a hotter boyfriend, because of whatever the fuck. They're going to come up with any excuse to shame you. Your growth will make you the enemy to your friends and family. I said it. It will. And it's something that you're not necessarily going to be prepared for in life. But I'm telling you guys now to prepare for that and more of it to come. Because it's pretty much just going to be you, the few people, and the people you're going to meet in the future. A lot of these other people are going to be very, very, very irrelevant when it's all said and done. And these are the same people that's going to be trying to pull you down and all this stuff. They're doing it because they don't want you to live your best life. They're doing it because they don't want you to live better than them. They don't want you to be better than them. They want you to be not only on their level but below them because they have a serious, serious problem. Serious problem, bro. They don't want you to be free. Your birthright is probably to be free. That's my birthright. I don't want to be held down. I don't want to be limited. I don't want to be a fucking slave. Like, what are you doing? You're trying to one up me. You're trying to be better than me. No, I'm just free. I'm just me. I'm just free. These people have a problem with that because they cannot control you. These individuals have control issues. The only thing I want to do is be free. The only thing I want for the people around me is to be free, to learn off of each other, to grow off of each other, to help each other, to contribute to each other. We're not holding each other down. We could spend months, years apart and come back and click like nothing ever happened because we're just free. There's no codependency issues. There's none of this insecurity bullshit. We're just all doing our thing. But these other people, they have these codependency issues. They have these insecurity issues. They want to make you below them. They don't want you to be free. They don't want you to be free-spirited. They want you trapped below them. Not even on the same level, bro. They want you to be below them. So when you get better, there's going to be an issue. And you'd be lucky if there's a few people you knew your whole life that could understand you and just allow you to be you and accept you for who you are and what you're becoming. But a lot of people, more than that, at least 95 to 98% of people that you knew in your life are not going to want to accept you and your growth and the way you're going about your life. That is the cold hard truth. You'd be lucky if there's a very small percentage of these people who allowed you to be you. That's who I like to go around. I don't want you acting weird. I don't want you doing this. I don't want you doing that. I don't want you to be a fucking weirdo. If I'm coming around you, just accept me. You see what I am. You know what I am. You feel my energy. Accept it. If not, I ain't going to be around you. And it's that plain and simple. I refuse to be trapped. I refuse to be disrespected. I refuse to be belittled. I refuse it. Too much of this stuff has happened already to me in my life. People are always doing these shaming tactics, all this negative shit. You're going to hit your point when you're done dealing with it. You're going out there in life and you're going to be the best that you can be. And a lot of people, it's not going to like it because you clearly intimidate them. Your growth, your progress, your success, your abundance mindset, it intimidates the hell out of them. And they can sense what kind of a level you're on, and they're not going to admit it to you. They're just going to know it deep in their soul, and it's crushing their soul, which is why they're acting the way they are towards you. And they can't handle it. That's not your problem. That's their problem. They're unaccepting of who you are and who you're becoming. They can't adjust to it. They refuse to adjust to it. They want to talk to you as if you're not even who you are. Complete disrespect. Complete disrespect. And this is why we are very limited in the people that we come around. We don't tolerate this bullshit. We're very selective. We don't want to talk to everybody. We talk to select people. There's a reason why we do what we do. And these more average than average people like to shame us. They like to shame us because we have standards. And it's not fair. But life is not fair, so we can make his life as fair as it can possibly be in our own hands, and we don't gotta tolerate their bullshit. That's what I have to say to that. They don't have to exist to us. To me, they don't exist. They're just another hurdle. They're just another speed bump whenever they come in contact with you. You're nothing more than a speed bump. Boop, done. Boop, done. Not much. You gotta slow down a little bit and hit that speed bump and speed back up. The only thing they do is slow you down. They slow down your brain. They don't make you function as fast as you want to function. They're just slow in the head. And you almost feel slow in the head just talking about stuff like this. But it is the truth. Your growth will make you the enemy to these people because they can't see what you see clearly. They get glimpses of who you actually are and they hide it and they want to act a certain way around you, and it's garbage. They're just unaccepting. You can never have a conversation like this with them in person because they would be folded like a lawn chair. This is the type of shit that they can't even comprehend in their small little pea-shaped brains. Little fucking pea heads, bro. And they love to shame. They love to shame. It's a never-ending thing with these people, man, I'm telling you. You can't win with them, so don't play with them. Treat them as a speed bump. Incoming, boom. Just keep going. They do nothing but slow you down. Probably hate on you. And you know, I'm going to tell you guys a little something right quick too. Like, there's a few select people that I know, that I knew my entire life. Entire life. At least they were accepting of who I've become and who I am becoming. Which allows me to slightly still be in their life at least a little bit. Not a whole lot, but at least some. To the point where that shows my loyalty to these people, because I'll never turn my back on people that don't hella disrespect me like that. But I'll still be there. I'll still give them the time of day. Because at least they see what I am doing, how I did it, where I'm going, so on and so forth. That's respectable, because they're acknowledging reality. What do I always say on this channel? We live in reality. We're not making shit up. We're not doing this. We're not doing that. We're not lying. We're not manipulating. We say it how the fuck it is. And we'll say it how it is with these people, and at least they can handle it. At least they can accept it. I've been treated differently, and not the best, by these same type of individuals before. And the way they treat me now, it's different. They didn't treat me bad all the time. But there was times where there were some uncertainties and whatever. Just because someone treats you bad once, I'm not quick to throw someone under the bus, bro. I'm not quick to just write someone off. I'm telling you, when I write someone off and I'm done with them forever, it's because I know in my mind it's the right thing to do. And I ain't so quick to do it. So there can be disagreements, there can be this, there can be that. And like I said, these people are at least on board with what's going on. Which means your growth. Just in general. They're not trying to limit you. They're not trying to act a certain way around you. They're not trying to hold you back. It's very important to have people like that in your life if you're going to have anybody in your life at all. People who are acceptant of you. You don't have to accept nobody. You don't. But if you're going to be in their life, you have to accept them. You can't limit people. You just can't. It's going to be a bullshit connection. It's going to be a bullshit relationship. It's going to be toxic. It's going to be abusive. You're holding people down. There's no time for that. That's why I don't have time for these other individuals who want to be that way. You have to respect me. You have to be respectful. You can't limit me. You cannot talk down on me whenever I'm literally light years ahead of you in life. That's just delusional. Complete delusion. Haters. Liars. Manipulators. Trying to get in your head. You can't have that shit going on. You can't have any of those people anywhere the fuck near you. Nowhere near you. They must have a certain amount of respect for you. They must be willing to listen to you. I'm not saying they must obey you and none of this shit. They just have to respect you. The respect has to be there. And if they can do that, you can automatically respect them. You can. There's a lot of things you guys might not have in common. There's things that might not be completely on. But there's that respect between you and the person. And that's enough. That is enough. You don't got to be completely on point with every single thing another person is. The people you're going to be closest with, you're probably going to be closer with more things. Which is why I'm saying this person could still be in my life, but not a lot. Because we might not have a lot in common, but the respect is still there. So there's still a connection there to an extent. The people you're going to be closest with, you're going to have the most in common. This makes sense, right? Of course it does. So there's different kind of relationships, connections, friendships, whatever ships you want to talk about. There's lots of different kinds, bro. There's lots to learn in life. The amount I learned over the years is astronomical. I'm not the same person I was a year ago. I'm not the same person I was 5 years ago. Not even close. I feel similar in ways, but the mind is much more developed, much more switched on, much more confident, because the more you learn, the more confident you're going to become in your own skin. The more sure of yourself you are, the more sure of your goals you are. You probably accomplish more, so you're more confident, just more in general. You live more life. You're going to have more wisdom. And this is going to cause a lot of those not so great types of people to not like you all that much. They're not willing to go to the depths that you're willing to go to. They're not willing to swim in the waters that you're willing to swim in. They can say whatever the fuck they want. They are not willing to swim in the water you are willing to swim in, bro. They're not going to do those depths, because if they did, they would understand you. They wouldn't be hating on you. They wouldn't be belittling you, disrespecting you. They would fucking accept you. And they'd be swimming in the waters with you, growing to the top with you. Guess what? Where are they? The fuck? We don't know. We don't know where they are. We don't know what they're doing. And little do we fucking care. But they're haters. They're going to be hating. It's just what they do. It's amazing how they work. I'm telling you, you can't win with these people. They're not in reality. They're in the delusional fucking world. Is where they are. Where they want things to be a way. They want things to be a certain way. Instead of actually things being the way they want it to be. They wish, they hope, they think, they thought. Do it. Make life what you want it to be. Instead of being delusional. Instead of being a hater on other people who are doing what you are not doing or cannot do, put in the work. Swim in those deep waters. Show the world what you got. This should be all the motivation they need to hear. Let's just help one of those types of individuals heard this video. Maybe they'll start swimming in the deep waters. And I'm telling you guys right now, if you had haters in the past and they're no longer hating on you and they accept you and they look different, they kind of speak different, they're just kind of different people, best believe they made a change in their life. Best believe they might not be swimming the deepest of waters right now, but they're probably trying. They're probably going. They probably still got their water wings on, but they might take them off pretty soon. They might be swimming in the deeper waters, bro. They might be. And that would be good. Because the reason their attitude has changed is because when they start putting in the work, they understand how hard it is. And they don't have the energy or the time of day to be hating, to be misunderstanding, to be just committed to misunderstanding. Rather, they see things for what they are. They accept the world for what it is. They accept other people for what everything is. I accept everybody for what they are. Everybody, bro. If you're a hater, you're a hater. I accept you as a hater. Okay, that's who you are. You're a chosen one. Great, you're accepted as a chosen one because your actions show it. So on and so forth. Just a couple of examples. If you're a murderer, I will accept you as a murderer. You look at your past. You have murdered people, bro. You're a murderer. That's what you're accepted as. If you're a successful entrepreneur, you're accepted as a successful entrepreneur. That's who you are. That's not completely who you are, but that's a part of who you are. We accept that. We accept that you had that success in that area. We accept it. It's reality. If you play in the NHL, We accept you as a professional hockey player. We accept reality. Oh no, he don't play in the NHL. Meanwhile, he's on fucking TV playing in the NHL. Are you stupid? That's what a hater would say. Oh no, he's not. Meanwhile, he's on the fucking ice playing on the Chicago Blackhawks. He's an NHL player. You see how haters are? They're delusional, bro. They want to act as if you're not who you actually are. Because their little fucking beady minds can't handle it. Can't. And this could be like a lot of people that was in your family or friends or whoever. They're unaccepting of the person you are or who you're becoming or whatever. That's why you gotta cut their motherfucking asses off, bro. You belong nowhere near these individuals. Absolute liars, absolute slugs, bro. Delusional reality. Not willing to accept reality for what it actually is. You can't come nowhere near me because your head is somewhere else. They ain't got the nerve. They ain't got the balls to swim the deep waters. So when you're doing it, they're going to hate on you. They're not going to accept it. They all fold like lawn chairs. So fold them like a lawn chair and leave them be. Keep doing what you do. Keep going down your path. Get in the mix with like-minded people if you can. If you're not now, you will eventually. And that's how the story's going to go. So, you guys already know, man. Keep being great.